Absolutely. Go ahead, give them a hand. They need it. They deserve it. All of the proceeds are going to the victims. So tonight is all about the proceeds and everything for the victims. So welcome, and we'll get started in a minute.
Okay, there's one last announcement somebody just brought to my attention. If you are wanting to write a check to donate, make the check out to Congregation near Tamid and just put it in the barrel that we have out there, or give it to one of the kids in the baskets, but checks can be made out directly to Congregation near Tamid. Thank you.
I'll be the light for justice. I'll be the light for love. I'll be the light shining in the dark, even when we've seen enough. I'm gonna wake up every day and be a light where I stand. Reach out my hand. I'll be the light for justice. I'll be the light for justice. I'll sing a line, and if you don't mind, you sing it back to me and we'll learn it together, okay? Let's try it together. I'll be the light for justice. I'll be the light for love. Sing it. I'll be the light for justice. I'll be the light for love. I'll be the light shining in the dark. Try that. I'll be the light shining in the dark. Me. Even when we've seen enough. Sing it. Even when we've seen enough. I'm gonna wake up every day. And be a light where I stand. Reach out my hand. I'll be the light for justice. Good. Now I want you to sing with me. Let's bring the whole cast up here. We all come up and sing with me. Here we are. Here are your beautiful singers. We just came to visit and do a little singing with you, okay? Little singing with you, all right? I'll be the light for justice. I'll be the light for love. I'll be the light shining in the dark. Even when we've seen enough, I'm gonna wake up every day and be a light where I stand. Reach out my hand. I'll be the light for justice. One more time. I'll be the light for justice. One time through. I'll be the light for justice. I'll be the light for love. I'll be the light shining in the dark. Even when we've seen enough, I'm gonna wake up every day and be a light where I stand. Reach out my hand. I'll be the light for justice. I'll be the light for justice. I'll be the light for justice. Sing it one last time. I'll be the light for justice.
Shalom and welcome, everyone. I'm the only one on stage who is paid not to sing. I'm Rabbi Sanford Axelrod, and we welcome you to Congregation near Tamid for the concert Vegas Strong in Song to benefit the victims of the Route 91 tragedy. Since that fateful day, 2 weeks ago, our community has witnessed an outpouring of love and support as the citizens of our county and thousands from around the country have come forward to offer help and support. Those who used to say, Vegas, it's so transient, it's a party town, doesn't have a sense of community, were shown another side to our town. We found ways to help in so many, many ways. From our incredible first responders to strangers helping strangers, to people lining up to give blood, food, money, emergency assistance, the interfaith community who has stood together reminding us that we are all children of God and need each other. It has been a journey starting with shock and disbelief to actions of deeds to help in so many ways. Today, as we begin to heal and find a renewed sense of hope. So how did today or tonight happen? The beautiful woman that began this concert is Julie Silver. And about 10 days ago, Julie, who is a renowned Jewish singer and songwriter, reached out to our cantor, Jessica Hutchins, saying that she wanted to come out to Las Vegas to help in any way possible. She would come and invite her friends in the music community to come to raise money, bring moral support, and most of all, love and healing to our community through their gift of song. Since that initial conversation 10 days ago, a lot has happened in a very, very short amount of time to bring this concert to all of you tonight. And so we are extremely grateful to Julie for her leadership and her generosity, and the generosity of all the artists who flew into town and all the local artists who are here to bring us Vegas strong in song. I know that the Cantor's friends, Cantor Lizzie Weiss and Heather Klein, along with all the members of the CNT staff and many volunteers, have worked countless hours to bring this concert to fruition. But my friends, the main leadership for organizing and planning this concert goes to my colleague and friend, Cantor Jessica Hutchins. In a short time, she has done the improbable. I won't say impossible because she doesn't know that word. Improbable, reminding us of her incredible talent and the importance of standing tall in the face of adversity. So ladies and gentlemen, I present to you our cantor, Jessica Hutchins.
I've been told only to use the sparkle mic, so. I'm not going to say much because we're going to let the music speak for itself, and I'm grateful to all of you for being here today and for this amazing cast of artists that are here. So I'm going to introduce them all briefly before they sing. The first two I want to introduce are Julie Silver and Stacy Baier. Julie Silver is one of the most celebrated and beloved performers in the world of contemporary Jewish music today. Her songs have become so tightly woven into the fabric of American Judaism that they have become standards in worship, camp, and academic settings. I could literally go on for 20 minutes on what an amazing woman Julie Silver is, how her music has inspired us for years, how writing from her soul made her the best in the business, and how her passion and heart has led her to do things like this, drop everything and come to help us heal. But I'll let her music and her soul speak for itself. And Stacy Baier is a recording and touring artist of nearly 20 years. Time magazine voted her of the top 10 best new artists on the contemporary Jewish music scene. She is the co-creator of Harmony in Unison, an online virtual stage with over 13,000 members, and is the co-producer of a new social justice recording project for the Rack. We are delighted to welcome Stacy all the way from Nashville, Tennessee.
This is a piece of music that I wrote at inspired by Stacy and this project for the Rack, the Isabel Dunst social. I'm sorry, I'm blanking on the social justice music, and so many songs were written for this particular album, which will be released in December. A whole bunch of new social justice songs. This is the piece that I wrote, called Sanctuary, and I wouldn't have written it, I don't think, if it weren't for the insistence and inspiration of Stacy Baier. Sanctuary. When one of us is suffering, all of us feel pain. When one of us is stumbling, we fall again and again, and all of us are slaves until all of us are free. Everyone needs sanctuary. When some of us go hungry, all of us can't eat. When words don't mean enough to us, we pray with our feet. We pray for the dreamers who pray for you and me. We must be their sanctuary. So let us build a table, wide and long, where everyone has plenty and everyone belongs, where everyone agrees to disagree. Underneath this canopy, I will be a shelter open on all sides, and I will take you in and stand by your side, no matter where you come from or where you'd rather be. We can be a sanctuary. So let us set a table, wide and long, where everyone has plenty and everyone belongs, where everyone agrees to disagree. Underneath this canopy. So stand up and sing. Let your voices ring. Bring what you can bring and be a sanctuary. So stand up and sing. Let your voices ring. Bring what you can bring and be a sanctuary. Try with me. So stand up and sing. Let your voices ring. Bring what you can bring and be a sanctuary. You are my sanctuary. Thank you. Thank you. Thank God for you. We're going to do some more singing. Here comes your amazing cantor.
So, I can't see you all over there. Hi. Put up 2 fingers if you can hear it. Okay. I know I can see you. I can't see the choir, but that's okay because I don't have my glasses on, so you really all look like one person anyway. I am at that perfect age. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. So, hang on. Can I get a hot mic somewhere? Is this mic on? Oh, this is on. Okay, good. So, probably, one of the most important times in my life was when people reached out to me at a time that was very difficult. So I will not go into details because it's definitely not about that. But I will say that I lost a loved one to gun violence in 2006. It was my mother. And I was in the music world, Jewish music world, and fell away, nurtured, worked it through, found a pathway moment by moment, breath by breath, day by day. And a few years later, when I had not been around the Jewish music world for very long, or very much after that point, I was working on a project. I decided that I needed to do something, and there was a candle blessing project, and I called my colleagues and I said, would you sing? And Julie Silver was one of those people who immediately said, yes, send me the tracks, I'll sing. And she said to me during that phone call, where were you? Where did you go? What happened to you? So I said, do you want the long story, which is the truth, or the short story, which is sort of like what I tell people? And she said, give me the long story. She says, I got time. From that moment on, I had a friend who was true blue. And I've written a song recently. This is the first time I'm singing it, so bear with me for clunkers. But there are some women in my life who have been like sisters to me. So I want to take just a second because I want to dedicate tonight this song called I'll Be All Right, which will not be on the screen up there because I just wanted you to hear it without looking at it. And I dedicate this song to everyone's friend, Julie Silver. I hardly know where to begin, but I just gotta tell you, that as I count my blessings every single day, I count you. You gave me hope when hope was hard to find, and though sometimes I still feel tears on my face, I'll be all right. A friend is someone who knows everything about you. And loves you anyway, in spite of all the crazy things that you do. Now I can't hide, 'cause you see it all in my eyes. And I do believe you when you say I'll be all right. Yeah, I'll be all right. Don't know how my life would be You gave me hope when hope was hard to find. Now I count my blessings every day, though I still sometimes feel tears on my face. I carry your love with me always, and I know in time, I know I'll be all right. Yeah, yeah, I'll be all right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I have one more. All right, if you insist, even though it's printed in the program. So sometimes I go and do workshops with different congregations, writing songs and all that stuff. And I just got to tell you, I really miss you guys over there. I feel like I should order pizza and have it sent on that side of the room. I feel so guilty. The Jewish guilt is killing me right now. Okay, just know I love you. And I wrote a song with a group of people in this wonderful workshop. It's the first time I've ever put a song from a workshop on a CD of mine, and I just needed to do it. So anyway, this is called Healing. And this is for you, Las Vegas. Healing is a journey, and it takes time. Working through the pain within to touch the other side. I am learning how to get there through the chaos in my soul. Healing is a journey on the road to being home. Healing, healing, healing. Sometimes when the hurt's so strong and my heart is afraid, Adonai Eloheinu, can I really face this day? And if I fail, and if I fall, I will look to you, the source of all. Healing, sing it with me. Healing, healing. And when I need it most, yeah, I pray for healing in my soul. Yeah, yeah, healing, Thank you so much. Thank you.
I've been trying to get Jeremy into Jewish music for a while, and I was like, you should listen to Julie Silver, she's great. And he's like, who's she? No offense, it's my husband. He was just not sure. But then I stumbled upon this guy, and I was like, Jeremy, Jewish country. This is so cool. He's like, okay, I'll listen to that. Sorry, Julie. Joe Buchanan is an Americana singer-songwriter from Houston, Texas, who chose Judaism and found his voice in the values, history, and Torah of the Jewish people. Joe's music reaches deep to tell personal stories of struggle and triumph. He is feel-good, toe-tapping Americana with a Jewish soul. When we decided to put this program together, Joe immediately came to mind. Let's take the evil that happened in the midst of beautiful country music and turn it into love and hope. My holy brother, Joe, can do that.
Thank you, Las Vegas. Well, I didn't know that I could love like this, or be loved like this, without a hand or fist. And I didn't know that faith could feel like this, like something real, not just something that you hope exists. And I didn't know that life could be like this, where you mean something to someone for more than you took or than you give. And there's lighthouses in the dark, they're shining there with all their might, and their light is powered by a tiny spark. There's lighthouses all across the blue, they guide us in and they help us see. And I know, 'cause that's how I found you. Yeah, people come, yes they do, and people go, but some stay still just long enough to shine their spark so it shimmers and shows. And they stand there just holding the door. They say, despite all your worry and love, well, there's so much more God has in store. And there's lighthouses in the dark, they're shining there with all their might. The light is powered by a tiny spark. There's lighthouses all across the blue, they guide us in and they help us see. And I know, 'cause that's how I found you. They just want folks to know that there's hope and there's hope and there's hope and there's hope. And this hope won't let us go, won't let us go. There's lighthouses in the dark, shining there with all their might. The light is powered by a tiny spark. There's lighthouses all across the blue, they guide us in and they help us see. And I know that's how I found you. Thank you.
Steve Dropkin is a singer, composer of modern Jewish music, nationally known for his compositions in the Reform movement. He is considered a major force in the American Jewish songwriting world. As if 6 albums in 2 decades wasn't enough, Steve serves as a cantorial soloist at the Santa Monica Synagogue and is the director of Judaic music at Valley Beth Shalom. And we are honored to have him here today.
Show me your wristbands, everybody. Let's see them. You have them? Some people don't have them. You got to get one before the day is out. It says Vegas Strong. You need one of these. I want to thank Julie for telling me about this. Called her the other day and said, how do I get in on this? So I want you to know your heart, your hearts. People are holding your hearts everywhere, everywhere. Rabbi Hillel, I'm not going to make a mistake on this, okay? Rabbi Hillel said, if I am not for me, who will be for me? Im ein ani li mili. Ukshela atzmi mani, if I'm only for myself, what am I? Va'im lo achshav imatai. And if not now, when? We can try to think our way into right actions, but today we have to act our way into right thinking. Today we have to sing our way into right thinking. So I gave you the words. They're going to be up there in a second. This is a sing-along song, okay? You've been very quiet up till now. Can I get a little more guitar? No? Hold on. Don't. Wait for it. I'll do it once and then you'll do it with me, okay? By the way, there are no wrong notes in God's choir, so none of you have an excuse, okay? And for all the people who were over there when Stacy was over here, hi. We share a task with those who ask and those who search for answers why. Let's be their light, help in their fight, allow our hearts to hear their cry. Listen how it goes. Imen anili וכשאני לעצמי מעני ואם לא עכשיו מתי let's do it together אם אין אני שאני לעצמי מעני ואם לא עכשיו As we have grown, we have been shown the many paths that life provides. For what's intended, we will endure. Together we will survive. Bring it, let's hear it. Imen ani mili וכשאני לעצמי מעני ואם לא עכשיו mati The time has come for all not some, to rise as one and to take a stand. If they're in pain or feeling shame, we must reach out and take their hands. We have to see people in need and calm their fears that lie beyond. For what we share and how we care provides the strength to live on. Everyone else in Shani Lakshmi Mani Imlo Akshave Matai Matai Imbenani Mili Shani Lakshmi Mani Imlo Akshave Matai Matai. Thank you.
So I feel a little bit like the Jerry Lewis telethon, but we have raised $3,300 today and $1,100 earlier in the week. So I believe that makes $4,400. And if I heard correctly, they had raised like $15 million on this fund, but they needed 20 or more to help the families, the victims' families. So we're not at 5 million yet, so keep pledging your money and giving your money out there. There's lots of goodies that you can get for your donations. So thank you. So I saw that the wrong version of the program was printed and Jeff Lebo was left off, but that's because he's so fantastic. So,
You mean I actually have to sing? She's not going to do all the work? Okay.
Okay. Jeff Lebo is well known in Las Vegas as Nick of Jersey Boys, a Broadway star and a philanthropist with his time and dedication to the Neurofibromatosis Foundation, NF Hope, looking to find a cure for a disease near and dear to his heart. And a friend of our congregation for sure. Formerly a Broadway star in High School Musical, today she serves as the cantor of Temple Emmanuel of Beverly Hills. She rocks the bema week after week, and she's also my cantor BFF. Lizzie Weiss.
All right, I was given leave to say a couple of things. First of all, I can't tell you, looking out here, I'm so proud to be part of this community. I think if one good thing has come out of this, it has shown what an incredible community we live in. And so for all of you, congratulations, and for all of us. In this community, in 2011, was born an event that I started producing called the NF Hope Concert. And it was inspired by my daughter, who is sitting in the back row over there with my wife, and has a little thing on her cheek, and is now hiding under my wife's arm. A week from today, we are celebrating our 7th annual NF Hope Concert. And we invite all of you to come and join us at the Palazzo at 1 o'clock next week, not just because this is a cause that means a lot to us, but because the NF Hope Concert was born in this community, as was my daughter, and we feel part of it. And there is no way that we could move forward this year with the NF Hope Concert without considering those lives that were lost and the city the way that it was affected. So we have chosen to give a portion of the proceeds from this year's NF Hope Concert to the Las Vegas Victims Fund. So please come out. You've done a great thing to help today, and you have an opportunity next week as well.
I come with my armor in place, emotions in check, and thinking I'm smarter or just more realistic. I sit with my frozen smile, all the while reluctant to trust what I'm told. Cynical, cold, challenging music of heaven to open a crack in my chest and let something glorious in. The music of heaven should puncture me, suddenly blessed, blessed, blessed. Let the music begin. Let the music begin.
They sing and they cry and I watch, lean back in my chair, the classic New Yorker, alone among millions, indifference upon my face, out of place, but longing to feel what you feel, like it was real, like there could be music of heaven to open some path to your soul and let something glorious in. Music of heaven allows you to give up control. Yes, yes, let the music begin. Let the music begin.
And I sit there with dry eyes and cold hands, judging and standing apart.
Dry eyes and cold hands, waiting and wondering, when will it open my heart?
When will it open my heart?
When will it open my heart?
I hear you sing. I hear you sing. And I want to say yes.
I hear you sing, holy, holy. I wanna sing, holy, holy. I wanna sing, holy, 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 holy. Say yes, say yes, say yes.
I need to sing. I need to cry.
I need to believe, that I can say yes. I wanna say yes.
Say yes.
Say yes. I wanna say yes.
Yes.
Say yes. I wanna say yes.
Yes. Yes. Let the music begin.
Let the music begin. Let the music begin. Let the music begin.
Thank you for being here, everybody.
So this next song, the lyrics were written by 7th graders, Jason Gordon and Zachary Katz. If you're here, can you stand up? Back in the back. All right. A couple weeks ago when this all happened, 2 days later, I had to teach my 7th grade B'nai Mitzvah class, or 8th graders. I think they're 8th graders now. They're late bar mitzvahs. And we sat on this bima in a circle on the floor, and I said, okay, how are you feeling? What's going on? Because how do you talk to children about what happened? How do you talk to yourself about what happened? And I talked to them about prayers, and we looked at some of the prayers that are so special in Judaism, and I sent them off around the sanctuary on their own to write prayers. And they wrote prayers, beautiful prayers. All of them were amazing. And Becky and I looked at them and said, these two are going to make a song. So I have here Becky Mann, who grew up in this congregation. She's let the Jewish music guide her through her life. She's a recent graduate of Indiana University. Becky is spending the year as a music teacher before beginning her cantorial studies at HUC. She is incredibly talented as a musician and as a composer, and we are so excited to welcome her back for this very special concert.
Thank you. I am a firm believer that we can find light in hands smaller than ours, and so when Jessica asked me to write this piece, I happily did so. And I'd like to dedicate this song to all of the kids that are here today and the hope that they grow up in a world that knows much more love than hate. This is Through the Child's Eyes. The child falls asleep, frightened with nowhere to turn. Death, misery, and dread surrounds. As the child sleeps, in his dream he hears. Look through the evil to the good, and the good will follow you. Let there be hope for those who have lost it, and let there be joy for those who are in pain, and let there be happiness for those who have suffered, and may God bless all who died. And may we who are lucky to be alive live our lives with peace. The hope from the child's dream infects him. A smile is put on the child's face. He falls asleep, happy. Look through the evil to the good. The good will prevail, evil will perish. Let there be hope for those who have lost it, and let there be joy for those who are in pain, and let there be happiness
Where's Josh Goldberg?
Right here.
Okay. Apparently my glasses aren't working either. All right. Josh Goldberg is relatively new to the Jewish music scene, but he's made a big impact in no time at all. He's toured with Rick Recht and Craig Taubman, and he writes his own beautiful music. Today, he is aspiring to become a cantor. I like that job. I'll let his music speak for itself.
Thank you. This is an original song called The Day That Turned My World Around, and I'd like to dedicate this to everyone who lost someone. May their memories always be a blessing. Sometimes I pick up the phone to call you. I forget that you can't answer anymore. I listen to your message just to hear your voice and pretend things are the way they were before that cold October day that you disappeared and left me laying like a broken ship under the sea. Now that you're not here with me, I'm standing here on my own, crash landing far from my home. If I could only find a way back before the day, only find a way back before the day that turned my world around. Staring at your picture right beside my bed makes me smile and makes me wanna cry. And God, if you could hear the screams inside my head, would you please just try to tell me why you had to take her from this earth before she got the time that she deserved to live out all of her days wild and free. Now that she's not here with me, I'm standing here on my own, crash landing far from my home. If I could only find a way back before the day, only find a way back before the day that turned my world around. You're still with me every day. Your memory won't fade away. I know you're looking down at me. I swear I'll make you proud, you see. But I'm standing here on my own, crash landing far from my home. If I could only find a way back before the day, only find a way back before the day that turned my world around.
Cantor Jessica Hutchins is a national award-winning educator, scholar of music performance, and a chazan deep in her core. She has performed around the world, but the tug at her heart always led her back to the bima. She is grateful to be singing with her friends today and is grateful for all of the support they have brought to her community. Please welcome Cantor Jessica Hutchins and Joe Buchanan.
There should be a picture of Joe up there. Just pretend.
Wow, Josh, that song is still hitting me, man.
So this song was written 3 years ago, but Maren Morris couldn't find the right time to release it. And a few Fridays ago, she performed at Route 91, and the Monday after, she released this song. Dear hate, I saw you on the news today. Like a shock that takes my breath away, you fall like rain, cover us in drops of pain. I'm afraid that we just might drown. Dear hate, well, you sure are colorblind. Your kiss is the cruelest kind. You could poison any mind. Just look at mine. Don't know how this world keeps spinning round and round. You were there in the garden like a snake in the grass. I see you in the morning staring through the looking glass. You whisper down through history and echo through these halls. But I hate to tell you, love's gonna conquer all.
Dear hey, you were smiling on that Selma Bridge. In Vegas windows, bullets hit. We all cried and you pulled those towers from the sky. Even in our darkest nights, the world keeps spinning round. You were there in the garden like a snake in the grass. I see you in the morning staring through the looking glass. You whisper down through history and echo through these halls. But I hate to tell you, love's gonna conquer all. We mourn the loss of 58 beautiful souls taken from this earth, from hate. And we know in our hearts, love will conquer all. Dear love, just when I think you've given up, you were there in the garden when I ran from your voice. I hear you every morning through the chaos and the noise. You still whisper down through history and echo through these halls and tell me love's gonna conquer all. Gonna conquer all.
Christy Mulaski does not need much of an introduction around here, especially because of her beautiful dress. But I'll give her one anyway. She's beloved to our community, gracing our bima every Yisker, and performing with her band all over Las Vegas. And we are grateful that she said yes and is here today. Accompanied by DJ Sinai, who I'll introduce in a minute.
You're broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round, and you can't find the fighter, but I see it in you, and we're gonna walk it out and move mountains. We're gonna walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up, rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, rise like the waves. I'll rise up in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. And the silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe, and I feel like dying, but I promise you we're gonna take the world to its feet and move mountains, bring the world to its feet and move mountains. And I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up, rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you. All we need is hope, and for that we have each other, and for that we have each other. We will rise up, we will rise. And I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I will rise up in spite of the ache. We will rise 1,000 times again. And we'll rise up high like the waves. We'll rise up in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, we'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you.
Joel Swedlove is known to our community, and he's back. Joel has a lifetime of song leading under his belt. The Reform movement has guided his career experientially, educating and engaging Jewish teens. Today, he serves as the Director of Youth Programs and Informal Education at Temple Beth El in San Antonio, Texas.
All right, it's good to be home.
ומתי יבוא עלינו איזה בוקר חינני שיצחל מול פנינו סתם בוקר חייכני ושמחת פתאום מהממת בלי הודעה מוקדמת תמלא שוב את ליבנו כשיבוא עלינו עד מתי הרוח תציע עננים ודאגות ומתי ישוב להציע סתם יום תענוגות יום בלי עצב, יום בלי פחד כל הארץ מתייפחת כמו ילדה קטנה זועקת תנו לחיות בשקט היא זועקת סהרוני מלחמה תלמדוני את אהבתכם הרומי תנו לגדול בשקט היא זועקת אהבוני מלחמה תלמדוני את אהבתכם הרומי תנו לגדול בשקט מה קרה לילדותנו היפה והתמימה מי יביא שלום עלינו ועל פני האדמה הפרחים ישובו לפרוח ונשוב לצחול ולשמוח עם האור ועם הגואלת תנו לחיות כמו ילד היא זועקת סהבוני מלחמה תלמדוני את אהבתכם הרוני תנו לגדול בשקט היא זועקת אהבוני מלחמה תלמדוני את אהבתכם הרוני תנו לגדול בשקט היא זועקת אהבוני מלחמה תלמדוני את אהבתכם ארוני תנו לגדול בשקט
All right, there's a treat in store. An Israeli native, Karin Hochman, is currently pursuing her DMA in Applied Voice from the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, a Bachelor of the Juilliard School, Master of Curtis Institute, esteemed Israeli opera star, and the woman who keeps my voice in tip-top shape. Karin is as good as it gets.
I will be singing the Kaddish. Maurice Ravel was a French composer, but he visited synagogues and heard how the cantors chanted the Kaddish that goes back to the times of the Crusades, the 9th century, even before. And it has always been a prayer that, although it doesn't mention death, reminds us of our loved one and connects us with God.
Ricky Reinhardt on the piano. Okay. DJ Sinai. has been a part of the fabric of our Jewish community for over 25 years. You'll frequently see him behind the piano at any Jewish gig or at Don't Tell Mamas, but now he's focused his attention to his next aspiration. He is the full-time musical director of Temple Beth Shalom and will one day surely be their chazan.
Well, I won't back down. No, I won't back down. You can send me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down. No, I'll stand my ground. Won't be turned around, and I'll keep this world from dragging me down. Gonna stand my ground, and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, stand my ground, and I won't back down. Well, I know what's right. I got just one life in a world that keeps on pushing me around. Gonna stand my ground, and I won't. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. And hey, I'll stand my ground, and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. And hey, I'll stand my ground, and I won't back down, and I won't back down, and I won't back down. No, I won't back down. No, I won't back down.
We have many talented locals. One of them is Heather Klein, American soprano, Yiddish I'm tongue-tied, chanteuse, Bay Area favorite, and Temple Sinai's cantorial soloist. We are proud to welcome my friend and colleague Heather Klein to the stage with Taylor Walkman and Jason Van La Paz as her accompanists.
So when October 1st happened, it was right after Yom Kippur, and there wasn't a lot of time to process, and on the Friday following, we had Shabbat After Dark, a young adult event with Jessica here at Ner Tamid, and we were in the sukkah, and there were 58 votives in a bowl, and I couldn't stop staring at one. And I realized that it was finally hitting me what happened to our community. and all the healing that we would need, and the healing I personally needed as well, that I didn't really accept until that moment. So I wrote a song to hopefully have some healing for myself and for all of you. In a room filled with songs and friends, it's been such a long week. With these candles in front of me, the music fades away. 58 flames, and I think it finally hits. It hits me as I'm stuck staring at the flame of this one candle, this one candle. It burns in front of all of us, but it's not for me, not for me. It's Shabbos time to rest, but for this one candle, this one candle sits restless beside me, and it's burning for someone I didn't know, because one man turned this city numb. Now the flame feels warm and close, and I'm here imagining the fear of last night, this son or daughter, what they couldn't know, how they felt, ran, screamed, maybe said a prayer. But now I'm stuck, almost useless, staring at this one candle, this one candle, imagining what I can't understand, so I say a prayer, so I say a
I'd gladly walk across the desert with no shoes on my feet to give to you the last bite of bread I had to eat. And I'd swim out on to save you in your sea of broken dreams. And all your hopes are sinking. Let me show you what love means. And love can build a bridge between your heart and mine. Love can build a bridge. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? I'd whisper love so loudly that every heart could understand. Love and only love can join the tribes of man. And I'd give my heart's desire so that you might see. The first step is to realize it all begins with you and me. Love can build a bridge between your heart and mine. Love can build a bridge. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? When we stand together, let's our finest hour. We can do anything, anything. Keep believing in the power. And love can build a bridge between your heart and mine. Love can build a bridge. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? Love can build a bridge between your heart and mine. Love can build a bridge. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time?
Okay. I guess this would be a good time for some thank yous while everyone's making their way up here, but they're all on my phone, so hold on. So there's a lot of thank yous. This could not be done by one person or two persons or 6 persons. First, I have to thank the CNT staff for pulling together on all the loose ends that I didn't think of. Neil and Roberta, Lynette, Lee, Tony, all the staff that's supporting this and has helped make this happen. Alex Hill on sound, who we totally stressed out a couple hours ago. Our additional musicians, Lee Schreiber on violin, who you're about to hear, Jeremy, say it again, Marinick on percussion, Ricky Reinhardt on piano, Taylor Walkman on guitar, Jason Manlapaz on piano. I want to thank Rhonda Mushkin for all her help and helping with some of our rooms, and also Olympia Lazar for helping with getting these artists put up for the night. The 7th and 8th grade ushers for being part of the Cantor crew and welcoming you all into the sanctuary. My partner in prayer, Rabbi Axelrod, for not only supporting this crazy vision and initiative, but also for getting the sponsorship and PR out there. Hashtag Team CNT. Our schleppers, Elaine Enton and Jeremy Hutchins, for picking up everyone at the airport this morning. And of course, the support of all of our artists. I think I forgot some people. There's like Dave Johnson on video. We got David Weinstein on photography. I'm definitely I said Alex. Definitely thanks, Alex, again. If I forgot you, I love you. I'll send you a thank you note on Monday, I promise. Our CNT choir, our Temple Sinai choir, our intergenerational choir that came together without rehearsal. The amazing artists that are all here.
Something out that I shouldn't.
And
finally,
we would like to say, Jessica. Jessica.
Jessica.
There's a lot of love here in Nevada and here in Las Vegas and Henderson, and it's tremendous to walk in here and to see this happen in such a short amount of time. And artists, I think, spend a lot of time alone. We spend a lot of time practicing and being solo people, and I spend a lot of time alone, I know too, but when I sit in this, or I stand up in these places with you people, and it reminds me how badly, how deeply we need to be in community, especially now. So thank you so much. She took that baton, she ran with it. This is all Jessica Hutchins. Thank you, Cantor.
Julie Marcus on the slideshow. Almost forgot. Okay. How about we do some more singing and then close this night out right? Woo.
Leave your having has been tough, but every single day is something more than you had yesterday. So take it all in stride. The words they're saying they can sing. Someone just might try to break your wings, but love is made of friends, and though we'll go through times that cloud our lens, we always have the choice to say that love will win today. Whoa, love will win today. To feel the sun beneath the pouring rain is to know there's happiness under the pain. Hope can last forever, though through every stormy weather, there's a life that you're bound to change. Even the smallest can feel weak. Even the brightest, they feel bleak. But together we will leave the dark and be the ones who find the spark, igniting us, uniting us to say that love will win today. Whoa, love will win today. So go be something, something to someone, something to someone in some way that shows that love will win today. Oh, tell him now, love will win today.
We want to give special shout out to Becky for writing that song. want to give a special thought to Camp Newman that we hope repairs soon. We can't imagine our lives without it. And so we sing Heal Us Now, not just for Las Vegas, but also for our beloved URJ Camp Newman.
Refa'inu Adonai v'nei rafeh Hoshienu v'ni v'asheya El karov lecho korav Ach karov lireav yisho We pray for healing of the body. We pray for healing of the soul, for strength of flesh and mind and spirit. We pray to once again be whole. Oh, please heal us now. Refuah nefesh, refuah haguf, refuah shelema. Elna refana. Oh, please heal us now. Refuah nefesh, refuah haguf, refuah shelema. Heal us now. Heal us now. Heal us now. Heal us now. Hoshia et amecha, uvarech et nechalatecha, urei v'naseim et ha'olam. Misheberach avotenu, misheberach imotenu, ha'ana Adonai Hoshiana. We pray for healing of our people. We pray for healing of the land and peace for every race and nation, every child, every woman, every man. Elna refana. Oh, please heal us now. Refuah nefesh, refuah haguf, refuah shelema. Elna refana. Oh, please heal us now. Refuah nefesh, refuah haguf, refuah shelema. Heal us now. Heal us now. Heal us now. Heal us
It's not over yet. How can we leave without singing the beautiful music of these composers?
עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו, ועל כל ישראל, ועמנו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו, ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו, ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו, ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו, ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו, ועל כל ישראל יאמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו, ועל כל ישראל יאמרו אמן.
incredible evening that has changed my life. We learned a song called Be the Light for Justice. Keep your arms around each other. Let's try it together. Not on the screen.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
There it is.
Woo, Julie.
Thank you. And also remember to keep your arms around each other, you know. As my grandmother would say, watch your wallets.
I'll be the light for